there's a huge open happening, but it's not like most of the cities not like that. It's very limited. Like, I live in this straight. I live about 4 or 5 blocks from the University of Pennsylvania. So it's amazing.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's real nice. Anything going on the link?
Huh?
Anything going on the app?
No, I was just looking. There was no room. I was like hoping to wake up and see Deep State Patriots going at it.
Big state features.
Did you watch the clip of Ben talking about the prostitute he banged?
No, I didn't watch it yet. You sent it to me?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Not that.
I don't even think he cares, to tell you the truth. Like, I'm pretty sure you could file a privacy complaint on that one and get it removed, but I think there's just like too many videos for them to even like contend with. And so they've just like given up maybe and not looking at it, but who knows? I mean, somebody like El Stern, I don't know. I just wonder like how much like they're laughing about it in the background. Maybe they're just like, well, there's nothing we can do about it because of the anonymous. So, I'm not gonna worry about it. And nobody looks at his shit anyways.
Well, All-Star is like one of the worst people on the app.
She's a Democrat groomer. This is an atheism room. I
There's this one
thought
guy.
so.
He does this room called Ask an Atheist. It's not Ask the Atheist, Ask an Atheist, and he just like has people come up one-on-one and ask him questions. He's got nothing to say. It's so funny because he's so obnoxiously boring. And I'm like, it's funny that you have this room where you're the centerpiece and you have nothing to say.
Do you know Roy Voss?
Yeah.
He had like a struggle session yesterday or the day before because he was dating some chick on Clubhouse, and they broke up, and then she told all these intimate details to Himotheus and Sasha, and
Nice.
they were roasting him, and it like really hurt his his feelings that he was getting roasted by such losers, and it was just interesting listening to him deal with his grief. It was pathetic. Him and Cora,
Yes.
Cora.
Yeah. Forrest from What's the Caesar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida is prickly. Florida's like, well, that's not one that's like militant atheist. She's like such an aggressive atheist.
Yeah, I have a recording of her talking about how she was like phone chatting and talking to this guy for like a year or a couple years, and then finally she was like, "Well, I think it's time we meet up." And then he just like dumped her on the spot on the phone. She was like,
That's amazing.
she
That's
was she
amazing.
was devastated. I'm like, you fucking loser. You talked to this guy for a year, and finally you push him to meet you, and he fucking dumps you. That is so funny.
That's amazing. That's fucking amazing, dude.
She like says she hasn't like left her
See,
house.
this is why you're a public servant. It's captured material like that. You're a public servant. You should be paid.
I should. I help people facilitate a lot of therapy.
It's amazing what you do. I find you're one of the few things on the app that's actually worthwhile.
So what do you think? I mean, I don't know if anything's gonna get released today, but like, they're doing selective. Like he wants Pam Bondi to do like a selective release.
Yeah,
I think it's nothing burger.
like I mean, it's funny because some people think this is the thing that'll break the devil's back, right? Sort of like, this is their religion. I mean, it is interesting now. Trump has like gone against this space so much, like it's just in a few months. But I don't know. I think it'll blow over. I think it's gonna blow over. I think ultimately we're not gonna find anything out, and it's just gonna blow over.
Yeah.
This is the thing about Trump that I think he's really smart about. Like he just floods the that public square with like so much bullshit and so much just content, just so much noise that he's right, it will blow over because there's so much going on all the time with him. And so even if there is some there, it's not gonna, it's all gonna blow. Like if he doesn't get released, it's not like they're gonna say. It's not like 6 months from now. People are like, we want the Epstein files. It's just totally gonna be off the radar.
So in August, I have to start generating signatures on ballots to get
Nice.
for the primary in March of next year. So I'm gonna start trying to hold like activist town halls. People are actually organizing their own town halls in the district because uh, the incumbent Darren just holds like virtual town halls on his cell phone with like select constituents, and
I'm a douche.
people are really upset with him. So I have to like focus and direct that energy and help them organize against him and get my name known in the district because the Democrat candidates are the only ones who are known. Like the media has completely ignored me. So I have to start getting into the public consciousness.
You are the public consciousness, man.
I know I've done it on the back end, but just Googling my name is not good enough. It has to be like in the headlines. It has to be in traditional or internet media, um, and I have to do like an introduction and then begin waging the war campaign, which I've already been doing. But I honestly, think trying to get those debates with those Democrat candidates would be like a logical move and would be great because it will expose them in the process as being not fiscally conservative and prudent.
I love that room last night. Live with Congressman John Kitover.
That was funny.
Oh God, that's so great. Dude.
There'll be a room, I'm sure. I don't know. It's Friday in the summertime. A lot of people, and plus a lot of the good Jews on the app, they want to get their communication in before Shabbos.
It's Shabbos. It's Shabbos.
Yeah, yeah. El Normo has like photos with a lot of celebrities and political celebrities.
Oh yeah. He gets around, dude. He gets around.
What are you gonna do today?
Go donate some plasma.
What?
Go donate plasma.
Uh,
Make some quick 60 bucks.
Plasma.
Gonna be in Gary soon. Gonna read. Like kid guest coming on Monday. So I gotta read her book.
Did you see that world famous? I was gonna text you this morning. That world famous Baumgartner, the skydiver, he died in a tragic accident.
Oh boy, that's not cute.
I was wondering. I was like, maybe he's related to Gary Baumgartner. I'm in a room called Last Man Standing, and MAGA is Ben Shapiro. Jewish Derangement Syndrome room.
JDS.
I don't know, the conspiracy, it's like people really believe that, from 9/11 to COVID-19, or even from JFK to COVID-19 to, 9/11, like people think that it's all like Israeli espionage.
Stuff goofy.
It just shows people like live in their little bubble and they don't realize that there's, it's a big world and there's a lot of players. They just pin it all on a group of people.
It's a big app, Clubhouse, and you're the player.
It's a big club and you ain't in it.
You ain't in it. Here's the chick who looks like she's a player. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate
When are you gonna film your next podcast?
Monday. Get shit done, buddy.
Are you using Hinge?
Nah, I use Bumble, I use Field, I use Facebook Dates.
You should download Hinge.
Alright, I'll get on Hinge.
Spend the money for like a 1 week membership, and if they might advertise to you like a 50% off.
Alright, buddy, I'll call you later.
Okay, peace. Bye.
Cheers.
Democrat would do? Would he go Ron Paul on them? Hell no. I never even thought it would be close.
Well, wait a second. Like the fucking second coming of dude. What it was is the bar is so fucking low that simply him just stepping
Early the Jews.
is better than these fucking demons that the Jews have put forth. Like, whether they're Jews, like Anthony Wieners, or with like whoever, or the fucking the guys that they've tricked into, or the guys that they've got the fucking blackmailed, you know, whoever it is, like any one of quote us who just steps over that barrier, very low, right, in the level of character and required. The bar is so low, like. Almost
Trump isn't just a man.
I would trust a person selected a complete fucking random. You know, your granny or your fucking aunt's best friend. You know,
Would you trust Rico over Trump? I banged my aunt's best friend.
What, you're a dirty dog, Diego.
But listen, Trump isn't just a man; he's an idea. He's personified by by Pepe and shit, or he was anyway.
I mean that's people like buying into just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like no, like I don't think he is this caricature that I could place my things into. I mean, at best he might have been a slogan. You know what I'm saying? Like just do it, or I'm loving it, something like that. And all he was gonna do was offer to go back. That's it. That's the only thing he was gonna offer.
Listen,
It should actually has become an idea because MAGA will outlive Trump himself, right? He's got this last term, that's it. But like MAGA, that movement, that idea, those words will still be reiterated for decades to come.
No, I'll prove to you that he's an idea. I showed Lou a video of the Secret Service ushering the cameraman in when he gets shot in the ear.
Stupid.
And Lou literally said that the Earth is more likely flat than that being a setup. Even though you see in the video.
I thought the shooter on the water tower could fucking shoot. Like, it's just, come on.
I mean, I'm just saying this video now of the Secret Service ushering the cameraman.
Dude, why do you say it like that? It's funny you say ushering it. It's like nothing in the video shows them usher. They happen to be like they literally just are walking in front trying to get a picture of it.
You mean to tell me that the Secret Service can't direct people that are on the ground closest to the president? That's ushering?
What? Dude.
They are in charge of making sure nobody is in the egress path, right? So it's like, hey, go over there. Move over there. Like, you go over there.
You have to watch the video. This is new footage that just
Yeah, but you don't really see it, though. You see them go out of the frame and they come into the frame.
When they're snapping photos, the Secret Service man is close to the ground. You admit that?
Who's snapping the photo?
The cameraman.
What's the cameraman?
Excellent answer.
I'm so This is what I know. I love Diego. But Diego wants to believe. It's like the fucking X-Files.
Yes.
No, I want you guys to stop treating Trump. I want you guys to treat Trump like
fuck Trump. Fuck that nigga.
Hey, treating Trump like what?
Fucking Fuck
no.
Yeah, Operation Warp Speed. Fuck that nigga. Fuck his facts. You know? That fucking cunt got up in front of fucking people and be like, I know they boo when I talk about the vaccine, but it was the best operation in all time, and we did it. We did it. And they just says it anyway. Fuck you. Throw him under the fucking bus. Come what man.
No, actually, it's funny. It's all of this is ironic because I actually won't throw Trump under the bus like that. I'll laugh at the whole situation. I've always been the Trumper.
Well, you were just saying how we got fooled and you didn't.
Because I see it for what it is.
It's like Trump was an idea. But like I'm a Trumper.
But not your idea. See, you guys have this twisted idea of him, which is why you keep getting disappointed. That's all.
No. I have been saying, and I can pull up videos of me on YouTube streams telling people like, hey man, don't put this dude like above but yeah, don't put this dude above because he's gonna do some shit that you're not gonna fuck with, and then you're gonna be all hurt. I have said that to people. It's like, hey man, you get too high on this supply. Hey, look, I have always been the one to be like, hey, I don't trust any politician, man. But as long as our interests align, I can go in the same direction with you for a while, like a hitchhiker.
There are only trade-offs.
Yeah.
Carson, do you agree that Candace Owens is out of the pro-Trump thing?
Yeah, for the most part, she and she's not gonna like outwardly support him like that or whatever. But then again, I don't know who Candace Owens is aligned with, truly.
Look, we also think about the time where we're nowhere near an election. So to get what you want, you can openly and publicly criticize your
Yes.
But if this was closer to an election, you're goddamn. Is she gonna be pro-Democrat? Give me a fucking break. She's gonna go back on pro-Team Republican because it's theoretically anyway. We're going to imagine it's better than what the Democrats are going to present to basically are demons. But they're negotiating in public. She's saying he's bad, but privately they should still go and vote for him. But she has to say that he's bad to move the needle in her direction.
And regardless of what anybody thinks or whatever, man, Nick Fuentes does not move the needle enough. He just doesn't.
I don't know, man.
He moves the needle with other people that move the needle. I
would agree with you. Candace Owens does, but Nick Fuentes does not.
Look, I'm not a huge Nick Fuentes fan type thing. Like I'm not kind of, but you'd be surprised that even the Ali Akbars, these people do have influence, because they have the ears of people like Roger Stone and other insiders, so. You may not necessarily hear. Your mom doesn't hear what they're talking about, but other people who are in the fucking Washington D.C. complex, the Washington D.C. industrial complex, they all fucking know. They're all
you know who moves the needle more than Nick Fuentes? Random motherfuckers on the internet that Michelle Obama and Barack Obama are talking about right now on Michelle's podcast. They mentioned the manosphere. They mentioned the manosphere.
Huh?
They mentioned the manosphere on her podcast.
Okay.
Andrew Tate was the needle.
You just proved my point. It took people. It's all. You see, this is what I am on Clubhouse. I'm a fucking battering ram. Okay? Diego wants to go in and tap dance with the Jews and whatever, okay? And I smash the wall of the fucking Overton window, and by doing so, I create that space. There's a vacuum then that's created, and it has to be filled, and that conversation that fills it is only possible because people like me have been so destructive. Now, we individually don't create huge amounts of change, but the people that then are, sucked into that vacuum, okay? So Michelle Obama and these other people have been sucked into that vacuum because there were people in fucking 2005 and 7 on the internet talking about the red pill movement and men's rights and fucking feminism, right? Like the manosphere got fucking coined, right? Like those people led the charge and they dragged the Overton window. They created that language, that whatever. If they didn't do what they did, that's the Nick Fuentes, that's the Ali Akbar, that's the Milo Yiannopoulos, that's the Mike Cernovich. Those people are the ones who move the Overton, are possible. They are capable of moving the Overton window, so that the more influential people with the bigger audiences follow suit. And it's like you get the car into second and third gear, okay? But you can't get into second and third and fourth gear without first gear. So I'm first gear, right? And I break through the wall. I get the new thing going, that's what I'm. But You never get Michelle Obama talking about the manosphere or Bitcoin or whatever what was once a fringe idea, unless someone was at the fringe pushing the fucking boundaries.
Look. I'm not negating the fact that all you need is the right person to see your video or just whatever thing, right? But I'm saying to move the masses or whatever, or to have your cohort. I say Nick doesn't have the same cachet that Candace does.
For sure.
And the fact that she even sat down with him, I think is kind of telling on her part, right? So it's almost like lending her platform to him because she agrees with certain things. Obviously, they disagree on other things.
I don't know. I would have to go there. Was this recent?
Yeah.
I mean, you went off on her.
For a little bit. For a little bit. But that's a conflict to sell the whole thing. Most of it was real chummy.
I think I sent it to you. Wait, you didn't see the video with Candace and Nick Fuente?
Bro, I've been busy. Sorry. I don't.
Oh, yeah. You
really
know.
I think that this app is a psyop.
That's amazing.
I moved in.
It's the fucking conversation. Amazing. Yeah, go take your care of yourself.
I'm sorry, Ernie.
You see, you get one person to affect change, and then the rest follow in behind. It's amazing.
No, seriously though. Candace Owens or whatever was talking to Nick about starting a family and being married. And Nick kind of gave a bullshit answer. I thought it was a bullshit answer.
I'm negating her like she did.
You do know that Nick Fuentes is gay, right?
You.
No,
that's the rumor. That's the rumor.
He said it multiple
That's
times.
fact. He's even watching gay transport.
He's an incel. He didn't say he's gay.
He's watching transport.
And the cat boy.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Look, I think we are actually kind of talking about the same thing person. Think of a pyramid scheme or whatever, divide up into 4 levels. At the tip of the pyramid, there's a small triangle. It's the smallest volume. That means that someone at the tip of the pyramid or the edge has the smallest amount of reach. But you can't get to the next fucking trapezoid or whatever the fuck it is, right? The lower levels, and the further you go down away from the fringe or the beginning, the tip of the spear, right? The more volume it gets, right? So they have more reach. So Candace Owens she's not second. I know maybe she is because she's touching on sort of edgy shit, like the fucking Epstein stuff or whatever, right? Criticizing the fucking Jews. So she might even be second level, but she probably deserves to belong in the third level because she has extreme influence. But she's not on the fourth level, which is the biggest level, which is Oprah, right? And fucking Michelle Obama. But you don't get to your message, your thing, your issue, your cause, unless there was someone at the tip of the spear. So it takes so long. How long ago was the manosphere term coined? And how long were those issues raised online? And then it takes all that lagging time for people in the lower levels, but bigger levels, like Michelle Obama to eventually start talking about. So you don't ever get to those lower levels without people the spear fucking actually driving it. You're dude, you got me defending Nick.
No, you're at the tip of my bullshit.
No, you're really not defending him though. It's the idea, and he's just an avatar for the idea in this particular situation.
It's just the current thing.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, whatever, man. If he says something correct, he says something correct. Do I agree with him on certain things? No, there's nobody on the planet I agree with most of the things on. There's going to be disagreement. I don't care.
You don't agree with me?
What?
You don't agree with me?
89% of the time.
I know. But
Randy, you don't find it ironic that Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, Tucker Carlson, they're all off the MAGA game, and the last man standing is Ben Shapiro?
Yeah, but Alex Jones was deaf about to throw up crying, talking about how he still supports Trump, but he doesn't like these particular
I
actions.
told you guys, Trump is a faggot. I told you.
I saw a clip of, I need to watch it all Geek Cheese was like interviewing Alex Jones, and Alex Jones like finally like cut or what not cut, but he kind of finally admitted that like, it was the Jew.
Well, but here's the thing though, Tim. What he was trying to do is distance himself from that because he's a lightning rod. Because he knows like saying certain things for him gets exploded. But Owen Schroyer's been saying that pretty much the whole time.
No, when he got the okay from Alex, though.
Yeah, but Alex did that a while ago though. Because Owen's been on that for at least 2 years.
So are you
2 years, come on.
At least 2 years on the InfoWars website, man. That's a big deal.
But okay, Randy, then explain this. Why was Ben Shapiro never Trumper and now he's the last MAGA standing?
He's the last MAGA.
I'm asking you.
Someone needs to make like a little cartoon of him.
I'm more interested in if you guys are still on the Trump train.
No.
I'm off it. I jumped off.
Wait, no. You just told us you were MAGA. You just told us you were MAGA, Diego.
I was never on it. I don't know.
Come on, man.
I just wanted Trump to get race cut and just print money. That's all.
Amazing.
Well, that is true, but also, I mean, he is a faggot. I've been telling you guys that this guy is. Turns out he's a PDF file.
Yeah, but you like him. You like him though.
Randy, I thought you make money when they print to print. I thought that's how you.
Yeah, I mean, are you looking at the stock market? Hey, Rico, my highs and low.
How you doing, motherfucker? Is SPC down or what's going on?
Up. Overall, it's like 35%.
Oh, we're up to 405 today. Nice. Yeah, it was a good purchase. 8% today. Okay. All right.
Guys.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a good pick, Randy.
Randy.
That was a very good call, yeah.
Why can't Trump be a PDF file and you still be?
Look, there's nothing wrong with being a pedophile. Look at Epstein. I'm just saying Trump is old, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it.
I've seen it.
It's not that there's anything wrong with that. But
I mean, what's her name? Ghislaine? She's in prison for no reason. She's like Diddy. We need to get her out.
That's right. Diddy was an asset. Diddy was an asset too.
Free Diddy.
Keegan, are you still a Trump? Are you still a Trumpster or what?
yeah, it's Keegan and Ben Shapiro that are left.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with the fact that Donald Trump likes to play with little ass. But I'm just saying, I mean, I wouldn't want that.
Randy, have you ever had sex with a woman with short hair? From behind, that's exactly how it looks.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, it's official. There's nothing wrong with pedophilia, it seems.
I do actually enjoy the response. I do enjoy the response, though, other than, of course, the Zionist Jew lovers in this country. I do enjoy the response. A majority of people are like, hey, we're not going to let this die down. Like you said, you were going to release everything we had on Epstein. Release it. We want to know who was involved. Like, how is it that the most prolific sex trafficker of all time doesn't...
Absolutely nobody.
Yeah. He has no clientele? There's no one did it?
I love the post. It's like she's in prison right now, and he killed himself. But there's actually no evidence.
There's no reason for him to kill himself anymore.
It never happened.
No, but you see what's happened now? Okay, so why did he kill himself? Because there's no
them saying, look, we can't release it. You know, we're continuing, and it's going to take another year or so. They're not kicking they're just saying no, didn't happen.
No, the reason he killed himself is because the Democrats created a hoax, which would have been worse than death for him.
Yeah, crazy. Like nothing makes any sense. Nothing makes any sense with that shit, man. It's like no. So if he had been pranked, you know, and like kind of like, you know, did the whole like, you know, Trump thing and been like, hey, okay, so we can't release it right now. We thought we could, but there's gonna be like, you know, people tied to him that he try to insulate from that, you know, aren't tied to him or whatever, and he basically wanted to entangle as many people as possible to make it harder. That'd been one thing. But to sit up here and just be like, oh, it's a hoax created by the Democrats. There was, I mean, this motherfucker, like, he was on Lifestyles of Rich and Famous through George W.'s administration. So I'm like, well, what the fuck?
Trump is a PDF file, and he's always been saying, "Oh, let the Democrats release it. Let them." He knows they won't release it because yes, he's
They're all PDF files.
Exactly. I don't know that. I don't know that to be true though. Like I'm not gonna say you.
We gotta stop doing this, guy. Trump truly. There have been multiple accounts being interviewed by multiple people in the early 2000s saying, I liked him on the younger side. Oh, I know Jeff Epstein. That guy likes him on the younger side like me. Like, what are we doing? Why are we lying on him?
We talking about lying. No. If I get presented credible. If I get presented credible evidence.
That's not what he said.
I'm like, because he did say didn't he say something about young pussy? I'm like, young pussy could be 20 years old, man. It's only like 8.
Can also be 8 years old.
Yeah, true. Like, look, I'm not disputing that. But I'm saying, like, that's not conclusive enough.
He said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and some of them tend to be on the younger side.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, but to a 50-year-old, what's young? Anything.
We'll get taken out of context.
Carson, let me say it this way. An 8-year-old is young to everybody.
No,
not the 7-year-olds. Not the 7-year-olds, Randy.
Yeah, the 7-year-olds. If a 7-year-old fucks an 8-year-old, it's not a big deal.
No, it pretty much is, man. You don't want 7-year-olds fucking 8-year-olds, man. That's crazy.
Here's in 2002, Donald Trump's quote about Jeffrey Epstein. I've known him for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, but many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it, Jeffrey enjoys his social life.
Yeah,
And where was
exactly.
Okay.
You took it out of context of the magazine.
It's a harmless quote.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't Trump
And
actually
if you read the whole article, which I did the other day, it's kind of funny because all of them talk about how Epstein is like this quiet, reserved guy who doesn't do anything. He's just very wealthy, doesn't like to go out, and then Trump's like, yeah, this guy loves to party.
You're gonna be defending Epstein right now, but like, who is it that typically says like, oh, I like that old pussy?
Randy.
Nobody.
Oh.
But the difference though, is that when no one would describe me. None of my friends would describe me as someone who he likes his women on the younger side. Like no one would describe a normal person like that. That's the point.
Yeah. But if you were a 50-plus-year-old man and you only dated 30-year-olds, or if you're a Leonardo DiCaprio only dating like 23-year-olds.
Dude, but that doesn't matter.
He broke his 25-year-old rule cutoff, but
He's a homosexual.
From Mar-a-Lago, didn't he do that because he hit on the ex-Mar-a-Lago owner? Trump used to go
I
to
have heard
Mar-a-Lago.
this. I don't know if it's true, but I have heard it that he banned Epstein
Yes.
because he was hitting on some staff member or some shit.
No, he's hitting on the Mar-a-Lago guy's daughter. So
Yeah,
Trump didn't build the Mar-a-Lago, he bought it.
Yeah.
Right, so the guy who
Trump
owns Mar-a-Lago,
Epstein
his daughter, Trump was trying to, Epstein was trying to hit on her, and so then Trump had to kick him out.
Randy, that's not what happened. What's happening is he was trying to recruit her, and the guy said, don't you understand this is the daughter of a made man? What are you, stupid? You can't traffic her. And that's
I mean, like honestly, look, Diego. I'm not saying that couldn't be plausible. I'm just saying where's the evidence for that?
I don't think it's come on, man. Okay, where's the evidence that he's sending rises from the east?
I mean, the fact that it does, motherfucker, that's the evidence.
Do you see it rises from the east now?
Oh, that's circumstantial. That's circumstantial.
I don't see the sun rising from the east right now.
It has to happen at all times.
Exactly, but exactly. It doesn't have to always be
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Marston, how many photos do we have of Trump with his daughter?
With his daughter?
Sitting on his lap. Like, ages that we would say are inappropriate.
Look, it's weird, but I mean, there's other people that do weird shit. Michael Jackson
Once she's like 7 years old, you stop having them sit on your lap, dude. I can tell you this.
I would agree with you for a regular person. That's
How do you explain Santa Claus?
Yeah, there you go.
He was made by the Jew.
Actually, he was Germanic at first. He was Germanic at first. Close.
He was Ashkenazi.
There's cutoffs for these things. Like to see like babies run. Like at what point? What age do you put a bra on a a female? You know, when they're like newborns,
teens.
You know, what time do they need to wear a bikini top when they're jumping into the pool? There's ages for this. There's an upper age limit for your daughter sitting on your knee and like saying she's you know. Well,
I'm saying that's 70. It's 7 years old, dude. So I've had like a niece like who was, and it was uncomfortable. You know, she like thought it was normal, like just I'm gonna sit on your lap. You know, it's like whoa, wait a second. But
it's incumbent upon the parents though to do those boundaries.
But did you hear the story? I had to slap my fucking niece.
Huh?
There you go.
She wouldn't listen.
You hit the slap her where?
In the face.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's how you liked it, Tim?
Oh God.
No. It was like.
I'm
the truth is, I think I should have hit her twice.
Like she couldn't let it go, Tim?
No, she didn't. She had to slap in my face again.
Wow, she got a feisty one.
It was fucking wild, bro.
She called him a cunt.
No. She called me a fucking cunt.
Tim, was it like that Batman? Like that meme? Was that type of sloppy?
Yeah. Smack. No, it was actually, bro, I took her phone off her, and she freaked out, like, you can't do this to me! Ah! And, like, I put it in my pocket. I'm 6'2", in my jean pocket, right? Like, you're not, and she, like, lunged forward as if she was going to try and take it from me. I just grabbed her wrist, like, what the fuck are you doing? And she started hitting me, and I just swatted, it was like swatting a tennis ball away from flying at you, you know? It wasn't, but when she called, honestly, she called me a fucking cunt twice afterwards. And then in front of her mother, I provoked her because of, like, I was worried how this might go in front of my sister. It's like, Jesus Christ, this was insane. So I provoked her and I got her to basically say it again. I was very intentional with what I did. You know, I beated her. And my sister nearly slapped her when she said it. You know, so like I actually wish I did when she said it, that like at the time, you know, but it was
How old
anyway,
is she?
14.
Wow, what a
They gave her a phone.
And you know what's crazy? This is like just to show you how bad it is. So I have to normally, not have to, but I for a couple hours twice a week I take care of my niece and my nephew when my sister's at work or whatever, right? When they get off from school.
Was
the kids are all off school. The kids are all off for summer. My niece was a little cunt, and she had her phone taken off her, and she was grounded and blah blah. But she's now been rewarded with autonomy and freedom. She now gets the under 16, by the way, which is illegal. She's at home at my sister's house when my nephew's here. So now I'm just taking care of my nephew. She's rewarded with autonomy and freedom because she doesn't want to come here. Well, like, you realize they're basically making the little demon even worse, right?
Well, this kind of was just that.
That's right. What would Uncle Randy do?
I'm still stuck on how Trump is a PDF file who likes to clap little ass
Uncle
beats.
Randy would get his ass beaten on my fucking 4-year-old.
Wait, hold up. By Randy's own admission, Epstein did nothing wrong. So why are you
He did nothing wrong.
Why are you upset that Trump is that case?
Okay, go ahead. What did he do that is wrong? Go ahead.
No, I'm asking you if Epstein did the same thing as Trump, then why
I'm
do you
asking you if he
think
did something wrong. If he did something wrong, what is it?
No. All I'm doing is asking your position. Like, it doesn't matter what my position is.
So my position is not so different from yours.
No, you said Epstein did nothing wrong.
Are you saying he did something wrong?
I didn't say
Wait,
anything.
Randy, here's what we have actually confirmed is that some super hot blonde that worked for Ghislaine used to recruit high school girls in South Florida and have them come to the island. What, are you really against the fact that consenting 17-year-old girls went to party and got banged by 50-year-olds?
No, I do understand that. I do understand that Epstein he really cared for the youth and he tried to help them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, someone's gonna.
That's exactly what he did.
This dude is crazy. This dude is crazy, man.
No, these guys, they don't get it. But they're never going to get it. They don't want to get
I
it.
wouldn't have as much a problem with that, but I really don't think that they were being upfront. Like, it's not like, oh, hi Ali, Sultan Ali, gave me 25.
Where's the proof that he recruited anyone?
It's not as upfront as that. I think that they were coerced, like, they were like models, or they were just masseuses, or whatever the fuck they were, and then they get to the fucking.
Where's the evidence?
Tim, it's the Arabs that are nasty. It's the Arabs that take the dumps.
Where's the evidence that they got recruited?
The Arabs take the dumps on the girls. Those are the nasty ones.
That was actually in the court case, though, Rabbi.
What's in the court case?
The recruiting efforts.
Oh, okay, so recruiting them to do what?
Once they recruited one, usually a girl would go and tell the other girls in high school, hey, you can make money if you go and do this.
So you guys do know that when someone really cares for young people and he supports them and then he cuts off that support, then they're going to be pissed and then you start the hearsay and then they end up together. Exactly, and also with the rise of anti-Semitism. Okay, tell me, if they were recruited, what were they
He
recruited?
actually did that. He made a pivot. He pivoted. That's pretty good, man.
If Epstein did, what did he recruit them for? That's my question. That's my only question.
So they don't have an answer for that.
He recruited them to recruit more.
To do what?
Yeah,
When you recruit someone,
More sex, because you always want new pussy, dude. There's nothing better than new pussy. Nothing.
Okay, but if you're recruiting them to do something. What is that thing?
Whatever Bill wanted.
What? PTR the proof, bitch.
Bill Clinton, baby.
Like, first off, if he did PTR, if he did,
tells us in his own words that it was just a massage he received. No happy ending.
hey, if he did recruit him and he did put that up here, he would actually be committing a crime, especially if they're underage.
No, I totally get that. What I'm saying is he is incapable of committing a crime because he can't PTR the proof.
Because he's a Jew.
No, because he can't PTR the proof. There's no.
Because you haven't seen
absence of evidence. It's not evidence of absence, nigga.
Yes. Okay, so until you come up, we have innocent until proven guilty.
But Zane Maxwell has been proven guilty in a court of law.
Oh, it's just been proven guilty of something that didn't happen.
That's right.
Wait. No. This is a case that proves that you don't need clients.
Right. She did.
I traffic you to absolutely fucking nobody.
This is a case that proves that you don't need clients.
This is like burn after reading.
How are you trafficking
It's a
little
crime
girls
about nothing.
To no one.
It's a movie about nothing.
Okay, where I come from, trafficking little girls to no one is not really a crime.
Oh wow. So I mean,
the trafficking is a crime. Yes, the trafficking is the
You're
crime.
trafficking them to no one. There's no one.
Even if you traffic them to yourself, it's a crime.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not no one.
You are somebody. You are somebody, Randy. I know you're mom.
The crime, Randy, isn't the destination. It's the act, right? You understand?
Who committed the act?
Did they cross a state line or an?
Yeah, but acts are committed by people.
That's right.
That's right.
So you're saying
listen to me. If they were transported beyond a state or a international border, that could be argued that they were trafficked.
So are you saying that?
Doesn't matter who paid.
So are you saying that
It doesn't matter if it was
with the knowledge of their parents and the consent of their parents, funding their hotel stays and funding their food